Robert Francis Kennedy, better known as Bobby or RFK, was more than a politician. He was a symbol of hope, justice, and compassion, a man who dedicated his life to making America a fairer, more unified nation. His journey was marked by deep convictions, personal challenges, and a legacy that endures today. Born on November 20th, 1925, Robert Kennedy came from the influential Kennedy family, known for their wealth, their political ties, and a commitment to public service. The Kennedys encouraged a spirit of ambition and purpose in all their children. Bobby, in particular, developed a strong sense of justice and service, early on, shaped by both family values and the struggles he saw around him. When his brother John F. Kennedy was elected president in 1960, Bobby stepped in as Attorney General. Fiercely loyal and committed, he took on this role with incredible passion, becoming a powerful advocate for civil rights. Working closely with leaders like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Bobby was deeply involved in the fight against racial injustice, setting a standard for fairness and equality that resonated across the nation. Reef also took on organized crime, a fight that defined much of his time as Attorney General. His commitment to rooting out corruption was intense, earning him both respect and many enemies. But his determination to seek justice never wavered. After the devastating assassination of his brother in 1963, Robert Kennedy was shattered but found renewed purpose in public service. In 1964, he was elected as a U.S. Senator from New York, where he expanded his focus to critical issues like poverty, inequality, and social justice. His travels to impoverished areas, places like Appalachia and the Mississippi Delta, showed him firsthand the harsh realities many Americans faced. Determined to improve their lives, he used his influence to champion policies for the underserved. By 1968, Robert Kennedy felt called to run for president. His campaign was built on a vision of unity and equality, one that spoke to millions. He reached out to people from all walks of life, striving to bring together a deeply divided nation. His words of hope and change resonated particularly with young people and marginalized communities, many of whom saw him as the voice they needed. Tragically, on June 5, 1968, while campaigning in Los Angeles, Robert Kennedy's life was cut short by an assassin's bullet. His passing was a profound loss for the country, one that many still mourn today. Though his life ended, Robert Kennedy's ideals and impact continue to live on. His legacy of civil rights advocacy, his commitment to the poor and the disenfranchised, and his vision for a just America remain a powerful influence. He is remembered not only as a political leader but as a compassionate advocate who stood up for those who couldn't stand up for themselves. As Rifk once said, each time a man stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope. His life may have been cut short, but the ripples he created continue to inspire change, urging us all to make the world a better, kinder place. Thank you for watching, and let's carry forward RFK's vision by striving for a more just and united world.